Hello everybody, happy Thursday. So we're here for another part 4 already. This song is from Dara, really talented guy. He's also one of my patrons. If you want to be a patron too, then head over to my Patreon page and help support the channel so I can do a lot more of these series, because they are quite fun to do. It's nice to share my work with more people. So yeah, let's check this out. It's a hardcore house track. Acid Housey, which is in now, and it sounds like this now. And after the break, I'm gonna go to the before, because I kind of like the break. And before it sounded like this, and after like this. And I just want to point out, by the way, that the before is being limited quite a lot so that I can actually have some sound come out of it. So it is a relatively fair comparison. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed part 4, where we're going to go over the effects and the harmony. Take care, and I'll see you next week for part 5. Patreons, obviously, you can see everything now and also download the project file. So if you want to have that project file too, then I feel like I'm pointing a lot and moving my hands. We are going to be continuing with the harmony, effects, and the room instead. So we're going to do that. And the harmony, there's not that much in it. There's only the synth stab right now that we have to work with, but I'm going to work with that a little bit later. Let's first work with the effects, because it's full of extra things, and these extra things are quite nice. So in the effects plus, we have the following sounds. So quite a lot of stuff going on, and it's a little bit loud. So what I'm going to do is just turn things on by themselves to see what they are. Okay, white noise. A lot of stuff. Okay, good. Alright. And then, okay, so these atoms, okay, these atoms, sorry, I'm like dyslexic, so this one's like atmos and this one's atoms, but then it fucks with me. Anyway, so this is like a bounce of these 3 together. Digital shit. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put that one at the bottom, because I don't want to really work with that. I'm going to make that red, and we might use it as a room instead. Alright, so let's work with the atom hit first. So this is a, yeah, so this is a percussive sound. So I'm not going to work with this in this file. I'm going to move it over to the drums, because it's more percussive than anything else. And then because it's in the drums, so any percussive element I put mostly to the drum bus, because then the drum bus, which has the nice setup compressor, does the job for us in making sure that it all sounds glued together. I really hate that word, but basically make sure that everything is going. That's what we set the compressor up for. So let's have a look here. Okay, so it's already a lot louder, and then there's beats. Let's clean this up first. So it has that weird farty noise at the back of it, which is kind of cool, but let's just turn it down. Nice. All right. Now it's also very wide. So just take my word for it. But I'm going to be fixing the width a little bit, and we're also going to be EQing it. And let's take an equalizer. Do we need to do any compression? No, it's all the same, so it doesn't matter. So let's just cut some shit out of it. I'm cool with that. Do we give reverb? We can maybe make it darker via just cutting the top end off. Not really sure. Let's have a listen. Doesn't really matter, it's so small, but anyway, it's there, so that's one thing settled. Then we have effects. I don't think this has anything on it. It does. Turn that up. Oh wait. Okay. It's very right channel dominant, so I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. And it has that weird glitchy crap again. So I'm just going to try to solve that. Let's see where that lands. So that's it lands every single time before the beat drops. So it's like so it's nice to have that kind of stuff. Okay, let's just mix that in. It's again a little bit percussive, but okay, let's just put it into the percussive bus as well. Fuck it. Right? So we have effects. We'll call this metal percussion. And let's drop that in over at the Atmos hit. And then let's just call all this Atmos hit, all this stuff, we're just going to group it as metal percussion. Metal percussion. Imagine a percussion band. Oh, Slipknot used to have that, right? They had percussion bands. Or percussion guys in scary metal. There we go. Alright, so let's mix this in a little bit and see what it sounds like. So we'll just slowly put it underneath and see if it sounds nice. And if it doesn't, then we can just kind of delete it. That's nice. Okay, so seeing that metal percussion is really going in on the right, so da da, let's put the Atmos percussion over in on the left. It's a little bit of stereo mixing. Normally you don't do that much in this genre as you try to get everything like ready for a club, but I don't know. I kind of like it, so fuck it. Let's see what this is going to do. Rising Atmos. Isn't there a movie called Atmos? Let's put the volume up so we actually have something to play with. These are just those things, I think. Let's have a listen. Again, there's that weird glitch going on. It's probably some type of thing, as in there was like side chaining on it or something. Which is a bit unfortunate. So let's wash that out with a bit of reverb. We'll wash out so you can't really hear the type of sound. But that. We can also do something else, but let's first wash it out with reverb. Yeah, I don't know about that yet. Dry, okay, cool. Pre-delay, decay time. Just make it nice and long so it's an actual effect. And let's try and get rid of the dry signal. And we're just gonna mix and match until we don't hear that weird. Like, down. That. And now it's gone. Oh, that was easy. Okay, so we'll drop that in. These are on the ones. I'm going to be also putting that into metal percussion. It kind of makes sense for me there. There we go. There we go. And then let's slowly drop that in. I'm not sure. Maybe we're going to do that like that LFO thing. So, but maybe it's nice to just have this like this as it is right now. I can live with that. Yeah, it's just a little bit in the background. That's cool. All right, so that's nice. Let's see what else we have. We have white noise, which is just gonna go, and then a glitch hit. I love how it's digital shit. Let's turn this up so we know we're playing what we're listening to. Same thing over and over. Pretty cool. No. It's more of a harmony, isn't it? But fuck it. Let's just keep going, putting it into the metal percussion parts, because we're already doing that anyway. This one. All right. So let's slowly put this glitch hit in and see what it sounds like. Kind of cool. It's kind of left dominant, which is weird. So it, one second. Let's just make it a little bit more wet so it has a tail to it, because it doesn't really have much of a tail. So we'll just drop it into this reverb. Oh, yes. Love that reverb. All right. And then we have white noise. So let's see what that does. Now, with white noise, what you can do is you can create a feeling that the whole track is being sidechained even more so than it's actually being done. I don't know if this is going to be nice, and I don't know if we need it, so I'm just going to make it red and call it in case of more sidechain needed. So I'll maybe put that in case I need it, but I don't think I'll need that because it'll be too much. See, it kind of messes with everything, so I don't want to have that. Then we have Atmos, which I'm going to be deleting now, Atoms, because we mixed our own thing. Then we have the room instead, so let's put that in. We have an LFO tool in it as well, so let's just put that in slowly and see what it sounds like. Yes. I like the way this sounds. So this room instead is basically an effects send. So it's basically a send that Dara had already. And I like the way this sounds. So I'm just going to leave it in a sand color. And we're just going to leave that under. I mean, without, it just kind of is too clean. Which is nice, but it's just that little bit of extra that is in there already, so let's just keep that. Then we have the harmony, and then we're going to call that part a day. So let's just click in from here and listen to the synth stab. That's nice. I mean, I'm not doing anything to that. So it sounds good. What we're going to do now is have a quick little listen back to what the full track sounded like. And then we have a good A-B. And then now we are on the halfway mark. So let's just listen to the before. Yeah, good. So it's rough, you know, we have a rough mix now, but I'm already liking the full body sound of it. And we took it a little bit too far with the LFO ducking of the bass, but I think we can get away with it. So far that is pretty much it. In the next episode, I'm going to be doing the 2-bus compression. And I'm gonna also, actually I won't do that yet, I will start moving backwards, so making sure that everything is working. But I'll do that part private, so get all the kick drums everywhere and make sure that everything plays back. And then we're going to do something called reversing the track, where we just go over every little detail. It'd be fun. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.